Hello, Daniel OGT here. Just want to tell you a story. It's not really a story. It is a story. But it's factual news. Not news, but it was news to me. And I enjoyed it. It doesn't really need to have an author or copyright. It's more of a kind of realization of things. So, let's think about something. You know, I promote the message of dark and light, left and right, up and down, death, birth, or life, death. You know, struggle or persevere, fast, slow. You get the picture. So, like Maynard James Keenan said one time, anger and hate are two different things. They have the same energies, but hate is toxic, and anger can be constructive. You can build things with anger. You can be mad and train and become a great fighter, or get angry and go outside and build something. Hate is going to just be toxic. So there's an example. So now for the story. The fable, the life lesson. So, there's a rainforest that has a certain kind of wood in it. And there are deforesters that are going through illegal territories to get it. So they're poaching elephants as well in another rainforest on the other side of the world. And they're killing them for their tusk, which makes it back here to the States. And this may have been 30 years ago. That problem is almost fixed itself, because, not fixed itself, it's almost redeemed. Not redeemed. That problem has almost been extinguished because we stopped buying ivory, but it still exists. It still happens. Those same trees, that has not exhausted itself, extinguished itself. It still happens. Well, there's other parts of the world where this isn't illegal, but, you know, since a long time ago, 1,000 years ago, I think, right around 11th century, we learned how to start smelting metal. The Japanese started making swords, but it takes a lot of bone-crushing work to forge, beat that metal, that violent process. So we can have things that are made of metal. So you take that wood that goes to a wood yard, and it's cut, and baked, and sawed on, planed out, scrubbed, rubbed, shipped, beat up and down on trucks where it's going to its destination. And then there's that tusk that's still here. And it's legal to buy if it was brought here before it was illegal. So, or it's already owned. It's not illegal to have, we just don't buy it anymore. And then you got that metal that went through thousands of degrees to change, transmutate into something different. You actually take coal and elements of the earth and turn them into this metal, this thing we build these skyscrapers with. And then you take that wood that's been beautifully planed, it's straight, although it's been cut from the boughs of a tree, it's beautiful, not straight. You take that and you twist it until it's almost breaking point. Twist it and warp it to it doesn't look like its former self anymore, but it's in the shape you need it. And then you have bought metal strings that you're going to pull to the point where they're almost ready to snap. So much stress on, unbelievably violent stress. And then you take that tusk, and you take that already raped tusk that was once part of a living being, animal life, and then you're going to cut it into little pieces. There's so much sadness in this. Destruction, violence. So you attach those strings to that wood, and you take the ivory and you put them all in a row, and you put that together, and then you stretch those strings, attach them to a part of the wood, to gears, or it's going to grind, and pulleys. And then what you have is an abomination. Or you have the most beautiful thing in the world, a grand piano, center stage, at the biggest opera house in the world. It's making the most beautiful angelic sounds. It's bringing tears to everyone in the audience's eyes without any words, without them saying anything to each other. They don't even know why they're crying. It's so majestic, so beautiful. This is the balance. This is the light and the dark. And when they're balanced, it is beautiful. And we should learn more about this and be united and not divided. Because with balance and unity, we can make this a very beautiful place. The Garden of Eden is supposed to be. That was gave to us. And we treat it like a waiting room. Much love, everybody. This is a story by me. Inspired by Maynard James Keenan, who taught me to shine a light where I could see. Guide me out. Much love. Be good to each other. Mental health is real. And it's a problem. So let's bring it into the light, out of the dark. Have some balance where it needs to be. Instead of them guys that want to go left and right. Let's go straight. Love you.